What is the value of your shoot to your estate? We ask an expert.
For many estates, it enhances the saleability of their property. So it may add value, but it also may make it a more attractive proposition to buyers. To the right person, it's a pretty unusual asset. To others, it's something that won't necessarily contribute to the desirability of the property. But what's interesting is that for a lot of people, it takes quite some time to develop a shoot. And therefore, one that's ready running is actually an incredibly rare asset. Shoots don't always add value to estates. For some people who are looking for estates, it's a very rare attribute. To others who aren't particularly interested in the sporting angle, it doesn't really contribute a great deal. The market still is pretty tightly held. There's a real imbalance of supply and demand on all land-based properties at the moment. There's lots of people who want to buy them, very few coming to the market. And those of the best quality, with good farms, good woodland, good landscape and therefore shoots, are perhaps the rarest asset of all. Talking strictly about farmland values, there's been a massive increase over the last few years. For the last 12 months, for example, there's been in excess of 10% rise in the average land values, and there have been some really exceptional prices achieved. So the average value is somewhere between £5,500 and £6,000 per acre. However, some pretty exceptional prices that have been paid, £10,000, even £12,000 per acre. It's usually where there's a special buyer, whether it's a neighbour or a premium being paid potentially for particular special assets like shooting. It tends to be quite an English passion, wanting to own a bit of country and to be able to enjoy it yourself, whether that's for hunting, shooting, quad biking, riding, walking, whatever.
Alex has in mind what makes the ideal shoot.
The perfect estate is the complete package. So it's a really good looking principal house, probably Georgian, Queen Anne, in a genuine mature parkland setting, probably a few cottages, maybe a gate lodge or two. It's got to have probably 1,000 acres minimum in terms of farming sustainability, but also to have a genuine shoot, and ideally probably a river running through the garden.
For more on Savills services, visit www.savills.com.